Hello BudgieNation, in today's video we are talking about budgie breeding and we have a lot of budgie questions about laying eggs.
In a world where we're into pet keeping, budgies are among the best buddies to have. These types of pets don't require so much hard work, but it isn't effortless either. Even so, relax. You don't have to be an A-class pet keeper to succeed. All you have to do is know what is best, what is worst, and everything in between. Like about their eggs. When it's about taking care of birds, there are unlimited details which you can't grasp all at once. Experience is what will help you perfect it. How many eggs do budgies lay? The average number of eggs a female budgie can lay is between 4 and 6. However, it's not an entire abnormality if it lays less than 4 or even surpass 8. Budgies are opportunistic breeders, which means they can lay any time, any number, as long as the atmosphere favors them. Now you have it. If your budgie is almost laying eggs, expect a maximum of 6 more members you'll have to take care of. How do you identify budgies' eggs? Budgies are naturally small creatures. Expect their eggs to be small too. Their eggs are white, off-white, or slightly gray. The average size is 1 to 2 centimeters wide and 2 to 3 centimeters in length. They are oval, but some come out circular. Don't expect the eggs to look identical. They can come out in either of the two shapes within the same clutch. Where do budgies lay eggs? Budgies lay eggs in various places as long as the site almost resembles a nest. The first-timers usually lay on the cage's floor, while the wild types do it in a big-sized hollow log, tree, or fence post. Others can lay in the cage's corner, food tray, or toy. This happens when the owner fails to provide a suitable nest for the mother. What makes budgies to produce unfertilized eggs? It's normal for the hen to lay an odd egg, whereby no chick gets produced. This being something that can happen, don't get worried about it. When an unfertilized egg is produced, you may be tempted to separate it from others. Don't do that. It discourages the hen from laying more eggs. After mating, how much time will it take for eggs to get laid? Expect the hen to lay eggs within 8 to 10 days after it's bonded and mated with the male. At this period, she'll start to spend most of the time in the cage. You'll also notice she'll begin looking for food rich in calcium, vital for healthy egg production. Once the first egg is released, the hen will start producing another egg every day or two until she reaches the targeted clutch. How long does it take for the eggs to hatch? Usually, the mother won't start laying on her eggs until the second, or at times, the third is laid. Each egg takes 18 days to hatch from the time the hen incubated it. Once the chick begins to hatch, it can take up to 2 days to fully release itself from the egg. Don't be tempted to help in releasing the chick from the eggshell. Interfering with the process is unwise. Any egg that remains unhatched in the nest, even after the hen incubated it for 23 days, has no chance of producing a chick. You may consider such as non-existing and throw it away. No one can tell how many eggs will hatch. Not even professional breeders know. Sometimes, out of all the eggs, only one can hatch. You only need to wait patiently to count out the successfully hatched eggs. Is it possible for budgies to lay eggs without mating? Yes, budgies can lay eggs without mating, but the eggs will stay unfertilized and give no chicks. It usually happens when the hen is kept alone or with other females with no male present. What is the maximum amount of eggs a budgie can lay in a year? Budgies are all-year breeders. Their breeding time is during rainy seasons, when there are plenty of food, grass, and seeds. The breeding cycle varies depending on the area's climate. While natural seasons stimulate the process, it's possible to induce the breeding environment artificially. To cut it short, the number of eggs your budgie will produce will depend on the given climate and your take in controlling the breeding. Don't allow your bird to lay eggs frequently. A close egg-laying gap will affect the hen's health. In what age do budgies lay eggs? It's important to know when your budgie will lay eggs. This way you can plan in advance all the necessary adjustments for the arrival of new members. Egg laying is so common in birds, especially to budgies. They can lay eggs anytime from 5 months to almost 10 years of age. It is, however, recommended for females to not lay eggs until they are 1 year old. When choosing a pair, ensure they're not related. Breeding of related budgies will lead to genetic problems. In turn, the chicks will come out deformed. Go for healthy budgies and at least 1 year of age. If you already have a pair and they have bonded, perfect for you. It means mating will come soon. But if the male and female haven't yet gotten close to each other, give them time. They'll eventually bond and give you small cuties. You may want to breed a particular color of budgies. If that's the case, you can dig into your budgie's genetics to determine how to get your desired offspring. Still, keep in mind, nature always has its way. It's not guaranteed you'll get the exact chick budgie you want. Now, if you have a pair, the next thing is to provide a breeding condition. Ensure you take your birds in an egg-laying, appealing environment. Separate them from others. Doing so gives the pair time to bond and mate privately without any troubles from other birds. Typically, the budgies should be alone in a large cage. You don't want a small space to hinder their mating process. How to take care of the chicks. After a series of combined effort, you're finally almost getting what you wanted: chicks. However, this is among the most critical phases in the whole breeding journey. Give attention to your hen as you've never before. Watch out to identify any unusual movements. Ensure your hen is well taken care of. Failing to do so will make her distressed, leading to chicks getting out dead or alive, but featherless. Both the cock and female should get proper feeding. In turn, they'll also feed the chicks appropriately. Check the chicks delicately and regularly after they've hatched. Confirm if they're well fed and the siblings are not hurting each other. Don't be alarmed if the chicks appear differently. They hatch in varying times, days apart. Their development can't be the same. If the number of chicks is unmanageable, take some to other breeding pairs.
Fiona. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, learned even more about budgies.
Watch next. Previous video or budgie gender, a boy or a girl. Visit our official webpage for more information and budgie care.